California is dealing with more in the way of stormy conditions right there. Look at the radar lit up. It's not only the northern portion of the state that got it yesterday. Today it's central and southern California, my friend.
Yeah, we literally have not just flood watches, but we have flood warnings that are ongoing as well.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service out this way just issued mesoscale discussion, just saying, listen, we are in store for several more additional inches of rain. Listen to this.
All the neighborhoods around us burnt down except for ours. So, it's crazy. So, these rains right after the fires are kind of tense.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but, we have a little one at home, so trying to keep everything in perspective.
Yeah, good perspective to keep in mind. All of this heavy rain in and around the burn scar areas has triggered those evacuation warnings all across portions of LA County in those areas that were affected by the wildfires in California back in January. Debris flows, mudslides, flash flooding, the biggest concerns today across central and southern California. Live shot of Oxnard right now. One perspective for you from Oxnard, where they're in a bit of a lull, but there's a lot of rain ready to knock on your door. Let me get you going to what we have. Another perspective also from Oxnard, California. Oxnard, by the way, a very low-lying area, and we've had recent burn scars in the mountains in and around the area here. I wanted to show you this perspective here, Michael, because here's the ground truth. Cloudy conditions throughout, but on the radar, that rain is headed up your direction. It's already led to the first flash flood warning that we've had this morning for Santa Barbara County.
And by the way, that flash flood warning has been tagged considerable, which is wording that you don't hear often from the National Weather Service. And I want you to listen to this. In their discussion, they said that between 2.1 and 4.5 inches of rain has already fallen, Craig, with more on the way.
Santa Barbara image right below us. Thank you, producers, for helping us with all the great images. I am concerned about this, Michael. I know this area well. I've been on my bike many times, year after year after year. Solvang and some of the towns here are surrounded by mountains. Solvang is a great little Dutch community. Lots of tourists go there, lots of wineries, but these are all mountains right along that. The amount of rain you just talked about has to go somewhere, to the lower lying areas. This is the first flash flood warning that we have experienced, and within this area, you're talking more than 15,000 people here, and we've got more on the way.
Have you been on Highway 101?
Absolutely, many times.
So they're saying that the northbound end of Highway 101 is actually flooded out.
Yeah, no surprise. And Highway 101 hugs the coast, by the way. It's one way between two sides of the state, central and southern portion of the state. The other portion would be Interstate 5. Those are the two main arteries between the two portions of the state. Interstate 5 also concerned with flooding all the way through the foothills. So if you got 101 that's dealing with flooding, guess what? The other option is going around a ton of mountains trying to get to Interstate 5, where you're likely to deal with flooding there as well.
It's going to be a big issue moving forward, and it's one of the reasons why we have flood watches that have been posted through the first half of the weekend. Don't be too surprised if you see more flood warnings. This is a graphic that I actually may want to push up a little further, because you don't see this that often as well, especially around the LA suburbs, which is the second largest city in the U.S.
LA included.
Yeah, exactly.
The LA Basin, San Fernando Valley, San Gabriel Valley, all of it.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 on our flash flood threat index.
Not good.